This final session, I believe, will put an exclamation point on the end of the conference. We're going to ask these learned panelists, and we want your participation as well, as always, to give us some forward-looking thoughts. This isn't going to be the scientific session. This is going to be the one to think about who we are as an industry, where we're going. And actually, as Tim said, Louis, you should probably tell the audience in the beginning, give them the opportunity to think a little bit about 5 years from now, where do you see the industry? So while we're going through our ideas, you keep in mind maybe what you would see and what you think about, and please participate whenever you want. So with that, we'll start as we do with all our sessions. And by the way, just let me say, the final session, I had 3 or 4 people say, the last session you should say this or you should say that. One thing I will say is, this person said, you should remind everybody that they've been through 2 days of great sessions and were not subjected to a single PowerPoint presentation. As far as the subject of the future goes, my personal and very humble contribution to the subject, if it rises to that level, is a paradigm of LifeCycle outsourcing. And what I was really trying to do with this is just to advance how we think about outsourcing and to get others to think a little bit more advanced. You know, we talk about relationships over and over again, but there's got to be more to it than relationships. And I believe we need to put outsourcing further within the life cycles of everything we do, be that our markets, our economies, the business plans we have, the new business models we have, and really the ups and downs. The last time there was a down in this global economy, the CMOs were hit hard, and it didn't matter if you had a relationship or not. So how can we go beyond that and write out the life cycles of everything around us? And so that's really what I was driving at. And the only other point I would say is we almost need new definitions for what a service provider and what a sponsor even are.